Hello, everybody. It's reviews, rankings, and ratings here, and today I shall be rating all the 10 Harry Potter movies. When I say 10, I'm counting Fantastic Beasts, the series, so the two movies there. And without further ado, vamonos, get into it. So, at number 10, I have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Look, I love every single Harry Potter movie. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. But this one is, like, just not the worst one, but it's just not as good as the other ones in this whole saga. It's... I like the scenes where they take the car to Hogwarts and the opening scenes with Dobby and stuff, but the pace of the movie isn't very good. And the final battle scene is actually very good, but it's just not as great as, say, Goblet of Fire and stuff. And it's because of the storyline and what happens in that book. Because the whole series is a crescendo, and at the bottom when it's still like the story hasn't picked up, then it's a slower movie. So yeah, 9 Crimes of Grindelwald. Now this was, I think it was the worst rated film of the Harry Potter saga. On Rotten Tomatoes, it got like mixed reviews. I think it got like 34% or something. So it got mixed reviews. I liked it, but the reason I think I put this in ninth is it's not as great as the Harry Potter movies, because the Potter movies, it just touches your heart, and it just was disappointing because Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was so good. So I think it was just because of that. Now, 8 Half-Blood Prince. Look, Half-Blood Prince could have easily been in the top 5 of this list, but it could have been an awesome movie. But they cut out so many of the greatest scenes in the book, so many awesome scenes, and they made the Ginny Harry Potter relationship so bland and fake. And they concentrated more on like Ron and Lavender. So it could have been such a better movie, and because of that, I put it in 8th. Now, Order of the Phoenix. Look, I love this movie. It's a great movie, but I think they're just better ones lower down in this list. But this is a great movie. Like, Order of the Phoenix is good. The battle scene in the Ministry of Magic's very good, but I think they cut one of the last scenes in the book, one of the last chapters, when Harry's angry and he has that temper tantrum in Dumbledore's office, and it would be such a powerful scene in the book. It could have been such a powerful scene in the movies, but they cut it out. So yeah, great movie, but there's some better ones. 6 Philosopher's Stone. Now you're all like, hey, why did you not put this in 10th? It's the slowest movie. It's not the greatest movie, right? Everyone says put it in 10th, but look, it just hits my nostalgia, man. The soundtrack at the end, when the train is leaving, man, it just makes me cry. It's all because of pure nostalgia and beginning of the series and where it all began. And I think it's a great movie. I think the storyline's really good, especially the beginning scenes. I think like the first act is really good. The third act isn't as good and as pacey and as brilliant as the third act in the other Harry Potter movies, but it's just so great. 5 Prisoner of Azkaban. Now this is gonna be this would be number 1 on some people's lists, and I love this movie, but it's purely because there are 4 other movies that are just so brilliant. This is pure perfection. I think the whole Sirius Black thing and the way they conveyed it in the cinema is brilliant. And I think the changing of Lupin from human to werewolf is awesome. And the connection between Lupin and Harry Potter, Sirius Black, and that whole inner circle of characters is great. And the character arc of Harry in this film is amazing. I think this is a great film. And I would have put it higher if the films below it hadn't been so great. So 4, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This could easily be second in someone's list, first in someone's list, third in someone's list. The beginning is kind of slow when he arrives in New York, but it's a crescendo. it's a perfect metaphor for the whole Harry Potter saga. The whole stuff with Credence and like with Newt Scamander and Tina and Grindelwald disguised as the mystery, the American guy, Colin Farrell. I think it's just great. It's a really good movie, and it starts getting very fast paced in the end. And I loved Jacob. Jacob's such a funny character. The Queenie and Jacob relationship is so good, and I suggest you read the screenplay because the screenplay is very good. Now, third, Deathly Hallows Part 1. This could be very, very high, like in the 9s and the 8s and 7s of someone's list. I love this, especially because of the Seven Potters scene right at the beginning when they're transporting Harry from Privet Drive to the Burrow. That's a great scene. I think Dobby's death. I won't cry. It was just such a powerful scene. I think that whole and the character arc of Ron in this film, in the first part of the book, it's just amazing. It's just so powerful. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Second, Goblet of Fire. This is my favorite book of the series, followed by the seventh. And I think it's just amazing. I think the book is better than the film, but that takes nothing away from the film. The film was so good, the whole Triwizard Tournament, and I think there's some great actors in there. Victor Crumb, obviously Emma Watson, Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, they're all great actors, but I think Brendan Gleeson as Mad-Eye Moody is just perfection. He's great. He's a great character, and this is very interesting. And the Veritaserum scene right at the end, the third act of this film was just amazing. It's the best thing. It's the second best third act in the whole Harry Potter saga. And the best third act is from Deathly Hallows Part 2, and that is the film that comes first for me. Great film. Love watching it. Never could get bored of it. I think the whole memories part, the third act of this film, it's just the best third act. Best third act in any franchise. It's just such a great third act. It's all the memories that Harry Potter's character arc, Snape's character arc in this film. There's just so many so many characters change, and there's so much depth and complexity to this film, which is what makes this so great. A great topping off to the Harry Potter saga. Now, thank you. I'm out. For the next video shall come out in a couple of days, couple of hours. Don't know. Depends how many views this gets. Please like and subscribe. Out.